Rob Boydo here, candidate for mayor Athabasca. Second time running, and hopefully this time I will be successful. So just want to start out by saying that we've had some great weather this fall. Good for the farmers. Last few falls has been terrible, but hopefully they get their crops off and they have some good crops. I know summertime was pretty dry in some areas, and we had drought and that, but overall hopefully the farmers are going to do well there this fall. So all right, I want to I guess address the Athabasca University issue. I guess that's a really hot topic this time around. There's appears that the university management, the president and board of governors want to maybe shut the university down here in Athabasca and move it. And I know that it impacts a lot of the local workers and such, but I can tell you from past, I went through the same thing in a pulp mill in northern Ontario. The mill was always saying, well, we're not making money, we're losing money, and then we're making money, and we need you to take cuts in pay and that, and we gave up a lot of pay for the company. And when I started working at that pulp mill, we had 400 people working there, and by the time I left, there was 200 people working there, just a little over 200. And a short time later, they did shut the pulp mill down permanently. So it's one of those things where, and I feel for the university employees that that uncertainty isn't fair. I mean, it's terrible, and that. So and I know how you feel. There's a committee that was struck up this past summer. The Athabasca University committee, I guess it is, with people from the town, previous employees of the university and the county, and that. From what I understand, the town and the county committed some funds to help this committee get started, and they hired a consultant to, I guess, lobby the government and that. Looking at from what I heard when I was on the Zoom meeting, is that the committee's been in existence, I guess, 2 or 3 months there now, and they did contact the university president and the board of governors to have a sit down with, and unfortunately they haven't heard back from the president or the board of governors. So is it a wise thing to continue down that road? I know myself, I would, again, if elected as mayor of this community, I would tell the committee to stop wasting their money with the consultant and lobbying the provincial government. What I would do is contact a law firm, which is almost as bad as hiring a consultant, I guess. But anyways, contact a law firm that specializes in contracts and mandates, because I suspect if this committee really looked into it and got a lawyer to look into it, I would suspect that the president and the board of governors are in non-compliance, I guess, or breaking their own mandate for not only the community but the university as a whole in what they're doing to this community. So. It's funny because that's one of the things that attracted me to this town was the university. I thought, wow, that's pretty impressive, and as I mentioned before, it doesn't matter where you go in Canada and probably at different places in the world, somebody has taken a course for their master's or his bachelor's and that through the Athabasca University, and so it is pretty important. And I remember a few years ago, before the so-called beer flu, that convocation was huge here in town, and there would be a lot of people come to Athabasca for the event, and it was important. The town did open their doors and step forward to providing services to the people that were coming here. And I know up the road from where I live, the Red Roof Gallery was huge. A lot of people stayed there. Unfortunately, the Red Roof Gallery appears to be a place for I guess you can say, things taken apart and parted out and sold, I guess. From what I gather, I've driven by there and saw 3 motorcycles sitting on the front driveway being parted out. 20 bicycles, pedal bikes, sitting on the front. And I don't know what happened with those there, but there's a lot of things that seem to come and go from that place. But anyways, that's another topic. So yeah, just hopefully people understand that yes, I in general I support the university, but on the other hand, are we going to be able to keep it? We have to ask that question. Why don't they want to stay here? And maybe the town and needs to step up and improve things here so that it attracts the type of professionals that'll come, for the university and that. So, other than that, I would say if all else fails, just have the president and the board of governors resign, maybe replace them, sign over the property to the town for $1, and then we'll look for somebody that will take over the buildings, and like a research firm, something where people actually need to be here to do their work and that, and have a management team that will be here to oversee what's being done there. So, all right, thank you.